Okay. She did a bunch of the little sisters from BioShock,
Okay.
and like those just look creepy. Oh, okay, those are just on sale. Yeah, those are the ones that are on sale. Oh well.
All right. All right. I think I'm all good to go.
Okay.
Are you?
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's not a burnt. I'm looking at pretty girls.
I was just
I'm looking at a pretty girl.
I was hitting a button.
Okay. Try to push my buttons.
You ready?
Yeah.
Start in 3, 2,
27.
1.
Like a Hulk smash full of comics. This is Obsessive Comics Disorder.
Hello out there, everyone, and welcome back to Obsessive Comics Disorder. This is the podcast where we make fun of the things that we love. And who am I? I'm your host. My name's Chris Renshaw, and I'm going to throw it over to my co-host. It's Philip.
Hey,
Or
everybody!
a bald guy that
There-
looks
there's
kind of like Philip.
Some bald dude in Philip's chair. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting warm out there, so it was time to just
Hey, tilt your camera
Go
down
on.
just a tad.
tilt the camera. What people want to see? They don't like my face. They want to see what I'm
Or
wearing.
you could sit up. Or
or I could sit up. I'll do both. There we go. That way I can just get my lean. Nope, that was a little too much. That was a little too much.
This is
All
what
right.
happens when we go live
This
before
is
we actually try stuff.
live. There we go.
All right.
All right. This is why we need an intern. So if anyone wants college credit that we really can't provide,
Nope. Not allowed. Hey, we got someone in the chat room that I know for certain.
Hey!
Oh, buddy Doxson's there.
Doxson.
So we're going to say hey to him.
What's going on, Doxson?
So let's stretch our brains.
Let's stretch our brain. Hey, do you? Oh,
Your mom just told me this just came in. For you.
All right. Before.
I was talking during the thing.
No!
Bad Philip. Do that outside.
50 demerits.
50. 50 points from Gryffindor.
What were you going to say?
What's that?
What just happened? I kicked. So I kicked the So I kicked these not connected shelves that are underneath here. All of a sudden, the zapper goes.
Well, because like I hit the table too.
Oh! I didn't see you hit the table.
I went, 50 points from Gryffindor.
Oh! Just all of a sudden, stuff starts falling down. Earthquake!
I have my Nerf arsenal in the trunk. I should have brought at least one of them inside.
Jeez. What the heck? All right. Anyways,
Okay. We're gonna
so
put the guns away.
talking about this just in. Surprisingly, no really big stories I really wanted to do, but I saw one, and I kind of, even if I can't think of anything for it, I just want to have to read this to people.
Mm-hmm.
The headline goes as follows, which, in case you didn't know, this section right here is where I take an actual story, or at least multiple stories. Today it's just one from the Huffington Post Weird News, and then we say, in another world, how would this headline actually read?
Exactly.
So today we have student suspended after teacher accidentally shows porn in class. Let me repeat that. Student suspended after teacher accidentally shows porn in class. So apparently Kansas City teacher was showing was throwing something up on the overhead, and students actually caught a glimpse of porn. Quick button girl takes a picture, texts it to her boyfriend, who puts it on Facebook. Both of them get suspended.
Yes.
So, Philip, in another world, how does this story go?
2 students get suspended when teacher shows porn in class. I don't really think there's any other way this can go.
Let's go.
what,
in Bizarro world, where teacher gets suspended.
Yes. On reversal day, the teacher would get suspended
After
for the
teacher
students having porn in class. Students have porn in class, teacher gets fired.
Nice.
I
don't know. There's nothing.
Yeah,
it was a slow week for weird
like a
news.
slow, weird
there was a
news,
bunch of just random nonsense that just not something we can really play around with.
you're still linked into that one Evernote I have, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just put something in there, and it's
Okay.
kind of cool.
Hold on. And we're walking.
Sync it.
Second one?
Sync it.
Oh, sync it. Okay. Do. Personalized model. We in a personalized model spaceship.
Yes.
Starship. Sorry. What is it? So. Oh.
Yeah.
USS Your Name here.
Uh-huh.
Nice. NCC 2013.
Yeah. Like, I hope you'd be able to pick all of that, though.
Oh, by the way, happy Star Wars Day.
Happy Star Wars Day, everyone.
I love how this news comes out on Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be with you.
That's pretty cool. You're entering this, aren't you?
What? Yes, I will. Actually, I didn't click on it. I just saw I could win a personalized starship. And I'm like, I would.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to move into this.
Hey, what size you want, man? I don't know, man. I just gotta have it. Put some ice cream in a cup. I'm tweaking.
All right, Philip, what are you obsessing over?
Sorry, I was tweaking.
What are you obsessing over
What am I
besides the lack
obsessing
of
over?
hair on your head?
I'm obsessing over the lack of hair on my head. Dude, do you know how much shampoo I've used in the last 2 days?
None.
Like 2 tiers worth, okay? That's how much. Okay,
And it's just on the beard.
yeah, it was just on my beard. You gotta, condition. This is... Ladies love a good beard.
All right,
If I could ever
stop
find
stroking your face.
where those ladies are, I'd be in business. For Star Wars Day, we just had a 3v3 X-wing
Miniatures thing.
miniatures thing
Yep.
at the local gaming store.
I wasn't able to participate,
You weren't there, but it was pretty epic. I was not the game losing death.
which is a plus.
That is a plus. All right. I did die. I
And
lasted.
you got to see the Rebel transport.
Got to see the Rebel transport. Got to touch the Rebel transport.
That
Okay.
looked cool.
We were talking with some people were coming by and they're looking at it. They're like, that's not really to scale. And it's like when we were looking at stuff like the Wave 1 ships, all of those are scaled to each other.
Right.
So like when you see them, put them next to each other, just blow that up to where you can sit in the cockpit and move around and stuff, and they're close enough in size. Like the Rebel transport, first of all, I'm trying to figure out why the Star Wars universe did this. Okay, they did this with the Rebel transport. It's this giant, huge ship, and then way in the back, above the engines, is the control center.
Oh.
Like this little tower thing with a pod. That's the control center.
Oh yeah. Or like the Imperial Star Destroyers.
Yeah, Star
The
Destroyer.
big huge diamond with the little tower in
with
the back.
the con tower. All that. Well, that kind of scales up and like there's a bit of a curve toward that tower.
Not always.
Not always, but yeah. In the people don't
Star
like
Trek did it right, where the bridge is like the very front of the ship,
Yeah,
or like it's like
on the Enterprise D, it's the nub on all the
Yeah.
Enterprises. It's the nub on top of the saucer section.
yeah.
Yeah, that's in the people don't like to talk about the prequel stuff, okay? But in the prequel stuff, the Separatist cruisers, where there was that giant observation tower for
Yeah.
no reason, and it's like, why are you guys doing that? Okay,
Everybody aim for that.
there's some dignitary up there watching the battle. Let's kill him.
Yeah.
Probably some. Yeah. So we got to look at that stuff, and we were talking about. we were talking about ways to like make the game play better.
Yep.
I had the idea that one of the guys there liked, just because I used the word gantry. I want to build a gantry over top of the playing field and have it set at the perfect height to where you could project your movement tiles and your range finders and all that stuff in their proper proportions right there on the field. It would make, I mean, yeah, you'd probably still bump the table or anything. That's what X-Wing needs too. We need like solid pieces of concrete as our playing tables. All right, because you get those little, you get those little flimsy folding tables, and then someone nudges it, and now all the ships are out of whack, and that perfect 4K turn you were about to pull, because those guys just moved, and you were going to be perfect.
You just
bam,
need magnetized
right
bases.
Magnetized bases too. That would work too.
Play vertically on the wall, like the other guy was talking about.
Yeah, I was telling them about that, and they were like, "That'd be harder too." I'm like, not use strong enough magnets. It's stuck to the wall. Electromagnets.
Electromagnets. So, I'm still obsessed on magic.
Yeah,
Can
we get a shot of the trash can?
Not,
Let's bring this.
It's not really gonna do much because it's covered. The Burger King stuff's
there's
on
Burger King
top.
bag in there,
But
yeah.
it's, if you could see it, there's like 36 booster packs worth of wrappings in the trash can because the new set came out. Journey into Nyx. Last week was the pre-release, and I talked about that. This week was the actual release, and up there behind, I bought a booster box. I split it with Chloe. All right, it's not all me, okay? So it's only half of it's me, and we're gonna have some fun with that later. What was that look for?
I was looking at the box.
That was oh my god, that's a big huge. I can't believe you bought that.
What? You see the box I just bought?
Yeah, but you paid $20.
Yeah, I paid $20 for it.
So yeah, I was having fun with some of that stuff. And then there's Free Comic Book Day that I did not get to go to because I was working. Which you didn't get to go to because you slept in.
It's not that I didn't get to go to it. I could have gone to it.
So this is what happens when I'm not around to push you.
Exactly.
I'm a pusher.
If you had been to, if you hadn't gone to work, there would have been phone call, probably banging on my
You know
window.
why? Because I push people.
That's
I'm
right.
a pusher.
You're an enabler.
And I'm quoting Mean Girls now, by the way, because that's something else I watched over this week.
Yeah.
Because what was it, Wednesday? Everyone was flipping their crowd like, oh my god, it's the 10th anniversary of Mean Girls. I'm like, why are we celebrating this?
First of all, really, it's been we're getting old.
I know.
Dude.
Yep.
Like, we're remembering anything. No, because you were, when'd you graduate?
2014 or 2004.
You're 04
Yeah.
as well? Okay. So now anytime we reference something happening in high school, we're remembering back in double digits.
Yep.
And it's like,
Yep. You're old. But so I kept hearing everything about it, and Ashley kept seeing stuff about it, and so she's like, I kind of want to watch Mean Girls now. And I'm like, well, somebody's gonna have it on. Sure enough, I looked and it was on MTV, and so we were just watching it on there. And I realized I thought about something. Ashley doesn't like this, but this is hear me out.
okay.
Why everyone talks about Mean Girls or was celebrating the 10th anniversary. Mean Girls is our Breakfast Club. It's for our generation what high school was like.
Yeah.
So, like everyone looks back on Breakfast Club and like, oh yeah, I remember. It's like the telltale story of 80s high school teenage angst.
All right, I can see that. Yeah.
This is our version of it. Ash is like, no, Breakfast Club is my Breakfast Club because I love Breakfast Club.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. Anyways, but I have not really been done anything. But since you didn't go to Free Comic Book Day,
I automatically fail the quiz.
you have there's a no. This is not that hard.
Okay. That's
So-
what she said.
All right, you can't see this over here, can you?
No, I can't see that thing that just flipped up way on the other side.
Okay. So what I have here is I have 6 free comics here,
Okay.
aside from the one for the letters from a douchebag editor. We have the following comics: These are all free comic book days. You could go to your store, they may still have copies of these.
Probably
We
not.
have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers
Woo, woo, with the White Ranger.
with the White
right.
Ranger,
Tommy.
Atomic Robo,
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Transformers versus G.I. Joe, the DC Futures End, the new series for
I
DC,
think they're starting. That's right.
and Sonic the Hedgehog. So 6 comics here. I have pulled the last speech bubble from each of these comics, and I put it up here.
Okay.
Your task is to match it.
Gotcha.
You got to figure out which phrase came from which comic.
Okay.
So, here we go. And I've edited. There's one that had a name in it that would have given it away, so I bleeped it out. So,
Gotcha.
all right. So here we go. We got 6 here. Number 1. Just in case you run into unforeseen symbiote trouble. This was kind of a giveaway. Throw me for first one. So the first, it goes, just in case you run into any unforeseen symbiote trouble.
Symbiote?
Yes.
Like the Gould in the...
It's that same word. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just...
Yes.
Is that what they're referencing, or is that... Can you not gonna tell me that?
I can't. Well, did any of those titles think they would reference like
Maybe Atomic Robo.
maybe Atomic Robo?
Yeah.
The answer is Guardians of the Galaxy, because if you look on the front cover, there's Venom.
Oh, Venom's on the front cover. Okay.
Yep. Which,
Gotcha.
have you seen the new Venom?
No, I've
It's basically Flash Thompson, who in the comics is like a disabled war vet. He has no legs or whatever.
Okay.
They give him the Venom symbiote. Like the U.S. government gives him the Venom symbiote, and he becomes like a secret agent.
Okay.
And like, at least in the very beginning, it was like he only wore it for like a couple hours, and then they sonicked it off of him, so it wouldn't really bond. So it was more of like a dude wearing Venom for a while, and then I think now it's something else. But yeah, so it's like secret agent Venom.
Gotcha.
So there you go. There's number 1. No, I thought the symbiote would have thrown that one away. Ooh, you're in trouble here.
I am in trouble here.
All right, question number 2. I wish I had an.
I was thinking like Gould and Stargate,
Yeah.
like a little alien.
So number 2. Let me cut this down a little bit more. Action mycology is totally a thing.
Spell mycology.
MYCOLOCG or
OGY.
OGY. Action mycology is totally a thing.
Action mycology is totally a thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Atomic Robo.
You would be correct.
Okay,
That
fine,
is
all
Atomic
right.
Robo. So,
One of these times I would have been right.
Atomic Robo, woo! Which is a very good comic, by the way. I love Atomic Robo. So there you go. 1 for 1 right now. Now we're going to go with probably the hardest one on here. All right. Let's go. So for number 3, damn.
That's it.
That's it. Damn.
Future's End.
You are correct.
Yes.
That would be
Please give me the backstory. What is that?
DC Comics Futures End. So this is really cool. So about this one, this is all about, and spoiler here in case you wanted to read this, but it's issue 0. This is set in the future, like 35 years from now.
Okay.
And this is like Batman Beyond times.
Gotcha.
So like that's why you see Batman Beyond on there. And basically, have you ever heard of Brother Eye?
No.
It was a thing that Bruce Wayne created in the original 52 that kind of went amok haywire and then was like must kill all humans kind of, or convert everyone into robots kind of thing.
Okay.
To take care of everybody, to prevent things. Well, it goes crazy. This is the new 52 version of that. It goes crazy, and all the Justice League have been converted into like cyborg robots and stuff. And basically, in this one, Terry McGinnis and older Bruce Wayne are trying to stall while Bruce Wayne charges up a time machine thing to go back in time to fix the problem. However, Bruce gets converted at the last moment, and Terry has to grab the little time watch and right before it goes off and goes back in time himself. So Batman Beyond is now in our time.
Oh, cool.
But the last panel is him in like Times Square, and it says "Oh my," and it says "Oh my what?" and it's like a computer voice. It's like Jarvis,
Gotcha.
except for it's Alfred, ALF. And yes, we seem to have missed the targeted date. What you've traveled in the past to prevent is already in play. And then he just goes, "Damn." So that's
Okay.
By the way, I was getting thinking about this because I've wanted to, especially with all the costuming we've been seeing and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to make a costume, but I don't want to go like all the stuff I want to do would cost super amounts of money. Because it's also like I've always wanted to work on a Batman outfit, but I can't because that would mean getting rid of the beard. Because I can't really have the Batman mask but have the beard.
Yeah, Batman Beyond.
That's what I was gonna get at. Is like I could make the Batman Beyond suit and
That's
pull
right.
it out and pull the mask. Because like I could do Iron Man or Master Chief, those kind of things, but that's a lot of money to make a decent Iron Man costume.
You'd have to mold fiberglass.
I think I'm gonna have to try and like make myself a Batman Beyond outfit. I just need some way of doing the wings.
Yeah, you need a bodysuit. You need deployable wings.
I don't know. Maybe I have to skip the deployable wings,
Yeah, I don't know.
and I'll need a batarang.
You gotta have batarang. So I saw a batarang knife.
Okay.
Okay, or it's basically just like the bat symbol,
Uh huh.
but you flip out 2 knives out of the side of it,
Okay.
and fully functional, actual sharp blade knives and everything. I don't think this is for like any practical costuming purpose. It's just a decorative knife type thing.
Oh, that's sorry. I looked back on the chat. Dogson says White Ranger's name should have been Glenn Cartman. Okay. That's awful. That's awful.
That's horrible.
That is horrible. By the way, Future's End sounds just like Age of Ultron, by the way. Marvel's Age of Ultron.
Okay.
It sounds like it's the exact same storyline. I don't know if I like this.
Hmm.
All right. So you're 2 for 1.
Yep. 2 to
You
1.
got 3 left.
Got 3 left.
Power Rangers, Transformers versus G.I. Joe, and Sonic. All right. You ready for the next one?
Let's roll this.
The next one is You Know It. What? Oh, split screen.
You know it.
You Know It.
Transformers.
That would be the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That was it.
Yep.
You know it. That's the last.
You know it. It's I'll never, or Zach owe you apology, and I'll never doubt blah 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 again. And Zach's like, you know it.
That was dumb.
Yep. All right. So you are 2 for 2.
All right.
2 left.
2 left.
I'm gonna give you both. You have to tell me which is which, because if I give you one, it gives away what
It
the
does
last
give away
one
the
is.
last one. I got you.
All right. So the first one is name. You ready to pick a date? And the last one is you can be sure I'll knock it down. So
Transformers, then Sonic.
Transformers and then Sonic. So you're saying for Transformers is name. You ready to pick a date? And you're saying Sonic is you can be sure that I'll knock it down.
Yep.
All right. You would be correct. That is the correct order. So first one was Transformers, and it was like Scarlet was flirting with these guys. By the way, this comic was horrible. I couldn't follow it at all.
Yeah?
I just kind of flipped to the back page. But it was basically in the beginning that I did read, Scarlet talks about how like she can't, or someone's like, I bet you'll never settle down. He's like, hey, whoever brings me Cobra Commander's head, I'll marry that Joe. And then like at the end it shows like Snake Eyes in bed or whatever, and they find like Cobra Commander's mask. He's like, so Snake Eyes, you ready to pick a date? And then the Sonic one is just like one of the guys talking about whatever comes our way, you can be sure I'll knock it down. So there's that.
Whatevs.
So, apparently I suck at giving you these things. Let's see, can I copy this? Dachshund said he found me a... Oh. So, Dachshund sent me a picture. He's like, here, Chris, you can have this and still be Batman and keep the beard. Show it up in
A
the
Batman beard.
It's a Batman. It's a
Yes.
mustache beard that's shaped in the form of a bat symbol. I like it.
There you go.
All right. So I suck at making these quizzes. That's what I've learned here.
I'm just really good at guessing.
But it's my turn. It's time to flip the pages.
All right, now it is time to flip the pages.
We are going to do a game called Guess My Color. So what we got here is Philip's reaching up. Pick that Born of the Gods box. No. There's more variety in cards in that one. There's like 3 different sets in that box.
All right. Ooh.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah. Just keep in mind they're kind of sorted in color, so you're not going to keep grabbing them from the same section. You're going to want to change it up.
I'm just gonna grab them off the front.
Well, then it'll be the same color That's what I was trying to tell you not to do.
It's red. You're wrong.
So what we're doing here, this is where Philip
Gentile.
sees how much I know about magic. We
right.
put myself in the spotlight. So Philip's got a box of magic cards over there. He's going to randomly pick a card. He's going to give me the title, and I got to guess what color the card is. Now, I may ask for, what type is it? It's like a spelling bee. You're like,
Use it in a sentence.
what type is it? What is its ability text? And obviously filter out anything that would give it away. Like if it's a blue and it has an ability that's 1 blue, don't tell me what it...
Yeah.
So, don't make it easy for me. Are you trying to find one to stump me with?
No, I'm just looking through. Okay, there is a little bit of confusion in here. When I flipped through the first time,
Uh-huh.
I only saw 3 colors. Okay. All right. Nope. Nope.
So instead of this being at random, Philip's just going to
Well, because like a lot of these names give it away.
All right. You could also try that Journey into Nick's box. Has all of them.
Arena athlete.
I know that one's a red. Oh, better idea. Hold on.
Yeah?
Better idea. So we're going to tweak this slightly. Grab
Tweaking
that blue binder up there. That's all my old cards. Those are also sorted by color. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in there.
It's a little heavy, guys.
Yeah. Those are that is like 5 or 6 different sets, and it's not something I don't know those cards as well.
Okay.
Those are all my cards from like back when I was in college.
See, I really should have grabbed the box that was in my car.
That would have worked too.
So when we were at the X-Wing thing, guy sold me his entire Magic collection for $20.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, all right, this is... Really, he just got me hooked on... He said slivers, and I was going to buy. All right. There we go. This is the... Yeah, we'll just start with this. Aura Flux.
Aura Flux.
Yes.
That sounds like a blue card.
That's a blue card.
Yes!
Okay. So what? Okay, I got 6, so now you get 6.
I don't care.
So you're 1-0.
Want to know.
All right, we'll just do 6. Make it nice and Quick Sliver.
Quick Sliver. Quick Sliver. Quick Sliver's probably the one that gives everyone haste. What's the ability?
The ability. The ability that the sliver grants is any player may play sliver cards anytime he or she could play an instant.
Anytime they could play an instant. That's got to be a blue.
No, sir.
What is it?
That's green.
Oh, I was thinking red also too. So, all right.
That's a green sliver. All right. I'm just gonna take those. Those are mine now.
Okay. Why did the soundboard crash?
What? Uh-oh.
Soundboard crashed there for a second.
There's a lot of them that you look at. It's like, oh, that's this color. That's this color. Okay. Or even the words in there give away exactly what the title is. Oh, here we go. Wind Drake.
Wind Drake.
Yes.
Oh, this is hard because wind makes me want to say blue, but Drake makes me want to say red. You're not throwing any multicolors in here, right?
Nope.
No multicolors.
No multicolors. Not gonna be that evil.
Wind.
I thought about
Drake. Let's go white.
No, sir.
What was
Blue
it?
card.
Dang it! I should have said blue.
Yep.
I'm terrible at this. I was trying to think you were trying to throw me off. So I'm 1 for 2.
Well, because even I looked at it and I was like, Wind and Drake.
Yeah. This is horrible. This game sucks. Apparently, I am worse at quizzes than Philip is.
Yeah. Dragon's Claw.
Dragon's Claw. Dragon's Claw. See, now I'm trying to figure out if you're throwing me off. So, what's the ability?
The ability? No ability.
No ability. Is it a creature?
No.
It's an artifact, no color. Ha! Ha! 2 and 2.
Artifact. 2 and 2. All right. Da 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 da. We are going through. We are going through. I see a lot of these cards, and it's like they remade these in the newer editions.
Oh yeah, they remade. That's what the core sets are for. They take old cards and reprint them.
And then they tell you can't use the 12 copies you already have of that card.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
And if they reprint a card, any copies of that card are valid.
Oh, good. Well, then they need to bring back the Armageddon and Wrath of God combo.
They have some. I don't know when, but they have reprinted it recently. Like, there's a new one that's I think of the core sets, or maybe in Theros, Planar Cleansing, which is like wipe all creatures from the board.
Kami of Lunacy.
What?
Kami of Lunacy.
I'm gonna say it's green.
No.
Ah,
Black.
black. I wanted to say Kami was green just because there was a lot of those greens. That's a Kamigawa card.
That's a Kamigawa.
So that's 1 for 3 or 2 for 3.
Two
So
and
last
three.
one.
Last one. Last one. Last one. I gotta make it good. Gotta make it good.
Don't pick Ghostfire because I'll tell you it's colorless.
Sift Through Sands.
Oh, you picked the easiest card ever. That is a blue card, sir. That is one of my favorite cards.
Yeah?
I used to have a deck about that because there's 3 combos: Reach Through Mist, Sift Through Sands, and another one,
Peer Through Depths.
Peer Through Depths, that when you played all 3, it was like Exodia and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
It was, you got to go through your deck and find the Unspeakable, which is a 6/6 for 9 that was like indestructible. And you could play it straight on the battlefield. It costs 9, but all those cards cost 6. So if you had one of each, you could play it down, and for 3 turns earlier than you could get that card. So, 50%.
There we go.
All right. You can put that away now.
No.
You're just looking through now.
I'm looking through this stuff.
All right.
Take all your slivers.
The best ones aren't even in there because in 2014 is when they reprinted a lot of the slivers.
Why are you going to tell me that?
Why?
Now my wallet's going to be empty.
You're not just going to steal my 2014 cards and run?
Probably do that too.
I got a bunch.
I need a smoke bomb though.
Smoke.
I need a ninja smoke bomb.
Bullets, man.
Now I'm just hiding under the table.
Bullets.
Bullets, man.
All right. You ready to wrap things up with the letter?
The letter.
Let's wrap things up with the letter. I need a thing for this. We're going to do the fail thing.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it? Yeah,
All right.
I stabbed a man in the heart.
I forgot how long that is. It's terrible.
That's what
So,
she said too.
letters from a douchebag editor. That's right. This is one of my favorite sections that I've come up with. And that is, we take an old comic today. It is Wolverine. Marvel Comics Wolverine. Number 84. This is in August of 1994.
Hey.
And we are going to skip the whole reading thing
Reading.
and cut to the back where there's the letters from the editor. So I'm going to pick a letter.
Just like you do in math class when the teacher gives you the assignment.
You
and you
skip to the end,
of the book.
for the answer.
But then they only gave you half the answers.
So I'm going to read a letter to the editor.
All right.
And we're going to come up with the douchiest response we could possibly come up with. By the way, I'm loving what they called their columns. Everyone had to be quirky. They couldn't be letters to the editor. This one says cutting edge. Yeah. So, dear cutting edge, I've read Wolverine 80 a couple times now, and I've been thinking about how Wolverine made Cyber explode in the ambulance. Could Cyber survive that? And will Wolvie grow his claws back? Emmanuel Sanchez, address withheld by request. Oh, there's so many things I could say about Cyber.
What's cyber?
I don't know. It must be some character in here.
Okay.
I saw a lot of these mention Cyber, so it was some character that was. This isn't before my time. Oh, look, this one has Silver Fox and Logan like carved on a tree. Reminds me of that terrible Wolverine movie. So, Philip, what would you say to Emmanuel Sanchez?
You go first because I'm looking at who cyber is.
Okay.
I want to know who cyber is. And I was just like, okay, there we go.
I tell you what, dear Emmanuel, you know how Wolverine made Cyber explode? Blowjob. That's how it made him explode. So what's that? Don't know what a blowjob is? Ask your parents. And could Cyber survive that? Yeah, but only once every 15 minutes or so. And will Wolfie grow his claws back? He's probably pretty excited after that. I know I am. Why do these letters from a douchebag editor just always turn into the
Porn?
most perverted thing?
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's let's see. I'm thinking
You're trying to go legitimate.
no, I'm not going legitimate. I'm just gonna answer one part. Like, listen, bub. All right, glue my claws back whenever I want. All right. Didn't you see what my brother did to me? All right, we were brothers.
Is that who
Smashed my
Cyber
claws.
was?
What? No, it wasn't. That was Cyber.
Oh. Sabretooth.
That guy.
Yeah,
Sabretooth.
you're referencing that bad movie now.
I am referencing the.
Where he,
bad
like,
movie,
snapped him?
but he snapped his claws. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't you see what they did to me in China or Japan, wherever the hell I was? Chopped my claws off. They grew back. All right.
And then I went back in time.
And then I went back in time. Whoa.
And now I grow my claws back. I go back in time and hit my body in the past where my claws aren't cut off in the first place. That's how I do it.
The one thing I will
And
say,
suddenly Wolverine became like hip hop.
a pimp. Yeah, he's like Dave Chappelle pimps with time machines. I don't know. The one thing I will say about that
Glorious! I do believe!
I do believe. The one thing I will say about that second Wolverine movie, okay, when that little girl, she was like,
Never saw it.
You didn't see it?
Nope.
You didn't see it?
Nope.
Dude, it was awesome.
Okay.
All right, I'm just saying. Okay, spoiler. All right, gets claws chopped off.
I've read like the Wikipedias.
Okay, yeah, gets claws chopped off with a hot adamantium sword. All right, and that's how it cut through his adamantium.
Yep.
All right, but the little girl was like, "Anything you want, we'll give it to you." I'm like, "Can you recoat these, please?" I'm missing a couple inches of pain.
I'm missing a couple inches.
Can you help me? Can you hook brother up?
So he's telling the woman to give him a couple inches.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, that was my big thing because she offered him anything. I'm like, just recoat my claws. That's all I want. Because then he walks through because the rest of his body's still coated. he could still take a couple bullets to the head and they just bounce off.
Yep.
But now he can just kind of like, scratch you.
Listen, Bob.
Little bub.
Because it's talking about made cyber explode. Could cyber survive it? Listen, Bob. I'm the only guy that can get exploded and survive it. Because I can grow it back from like one cell. So listen, Bob.
Can he?
I think that's where I saw. I was like, as long as he's like one cell remains, like he can.
Because in the movie, he survived a nuclear blast.
Which one?
The one you didn't watch.
Oh, okay.
He was in Hiroshima.
Oh.
And he saved the guy who wants to cut his claws off to help Wolverine. The big thing about the movie is like Wolverine wants to die.
Yeah.
So the guy's like, I can help you with that by sucking out all the marrow from your body, which will take away all your DNA and then you'll die. And it was going to transfer into that guy and he'd become young. But he hid in a well. Like that guy, all the other guys killed, they did a harikari and
Yeah.
killed themselves. And the guy was about to do that and Wolverine's like, no! And he throws him in a well and just lays on top of him. And then he stands up and you see the radiated burnt flesh dropping off and regrowing at the same time.
Yeah, because it depends on where he was in the blast. If he was like ground central, he'd be dead.
Oh, yeah.
But like, he would be radiated, but it would probably be healing as it's radiating.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I got.
Yeah, that's about it.
Another one bites dust.
We need that on the soundboard.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
So that's it. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No. We don't have a fail of the week, do we?
Nope.
Weird news was our fail of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it was that.
You guys failed horribly.
Not you guys, like people, like the internet. Which I guess people on the internet are okay. All right, I'm closing the show. If you'd like to comment or contribute to the show, make sure you send us an email to feedback@ocdcast.com. You can also talk to us online. I'm on Twitter. We're both on Twitter. I'm Chris the Prof. Philip is Philip_OCD. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/obsessivecomicsdisorder. The background music that you heard in the show that's currently not playing now was composed by Andrew Allen and can be found on his CDs Free Play and Smooth Federation. And I can't wait because his project funded for the double CD Secret Identity. So I can't wait to buy that and get those clips as well. Thanks go to him for letting us play them on the show. And make sure you check out OCDcast.com for other great stuff, including my tabletop gaming podcast, Boards and Swords. That is all we've got for you guys this time. So, let us know what you think of the show, of the games we've been playing. Let us know if you like them. Send us some comments and feedback. But in the meantime, I'm Chris.
I'm Philip.
And you've been watching Obsessive Comics Disorder. We'll see you next time, next week, some point. Woo! And we're out.